Hello, everybody. Welcome to Melanie Madam. I hope that there is no feedback. I can hear just a little bit. So, in the meantime, I am going to check and make sure that I put that audio off as well. I want to welcome our guest tonight. So, we have ALove from. Hello. Would you like to tell us who you're from? Actually, introduce yourself. All that person. Right.
So I am ALove, holistic hair care specialist. I am one of the stars on SuperSized Salon. I am a hair goddess, and I would say a comedian, a chef, a teacher, a mogul, a model, a friend, shit, a mommy, a, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Tell them a little bit about your holistic stuff before we get started, because I think that's one of the things that really popped out about you.
Well, I created a brand called Here to Heal.
Okay.
And literally, everybody comes to me because my hands are healing hands. I grow hair naturally. And through my culture, I'm Dominican and Native American. So through my culture, I literally learned how to take care of hair through what we was born with from the earth. You know, like people refer to the Bible. I'm not against religion. I'm not a religionist.
Okay.
So I'm not Christian.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But I'm very spiritual.
Okay.
And I took it back to our culture because it took everything that we need is in the earth. So I go back to the Bible and it says that everything that we need comes from the earth. We are one with the earth. So why not take it back to that with hair care?
Yeah. Very interesting. I just said that because there's a lot of people walking around bald head. And if they just went back to old stuff, like when we was little and our hair was really long, we kept the French braids in,
You left
and
it
we
alone.
had that blue magic, and scarf on, and you left it alone.
You left it alone.
Yeah.
Everything grows in dirt. The potatoes, our fruit, you know what I'm saying, our salad, everything that is good for us, especially grows in dirt, has a little dirt on it. Y'all roast that little dirt on it. Don't float on. And then gets eaten.
I'm just saying. Speaking of eating, y'all, we have food right here. We are not eating all day because we've been getting ready to get our life together.
Yeah, it's hectic messing around with ALove because it's. I be late. I got 7,453 things to do, and I'm like, oh shit. That's my life all day. Oh shit.
I'm telling you, I think that's in the area, especially for those of us that are doing or trying to step out like in the creative space and just do other things. It just seems like on whatever day it is that you have to do something, a million things would happen. I'm just saying. And before I get into the million things, y'all need to share it.
Yeah, share it.
Like right now and let them know that we on. I'm just saying. Yeah, we're gonna eat while we're talking.
Yeah.
But first thing that happened is I couldn't get the door open. I'm sweating. I had pin curls in my head all day looking a mess. So then I'm standing out there with my stuff looking like, thank you. I have to do stuff to pull it together before it's sweating all the way through.
I sweat it out.
It's a mess. And then I was like, I can't cut on the shower. All of this stuff. So that's how you know it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's going to annoy you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So let us know a little bit about the show. Okay. And then I will say how we met.
Okay.
And then I have some questions. I got questions.
So you guys should be tuned in, okay? We're on WeTV. And called SuperSized Salon. My friend Jamie Lopez created a brand called Baby Doll Beauty Couture, where she wanted a safe haven for plus size women, really for anyone who wants to come. It's not just for plus size women, but for anyone who wants to come. But we based it off of plus size women because we're looked at as like we're not human. Like
we an alien or something.
Like it's crazy. And then you see how many women gaining weight or going to get ass now. Like I was born with this one.
Everybody want to be a BBW. You're not a BBW if you go get your breasts done and your butt done and then get your stomach like this.
What she said.
That's not a BBW.
What she said.
I'm just saying though.
You're not a BBW if you bought it. And I'm saying it. Mm-hmm. You're not a BBW if you bought it. Mm-hmm. And no. So she created a safe haven called Baby Doll Beauty Couture. It's based in Las Vegas. And then I want to take a little bite. And
So it's based in Las Vegas. Let me tell you, it is the dopest thing ever. So there's a particular business. Oh, but it is one of my favorites from Albertson. What do you mean? Understand? They all know this is like my home. Welcome home. Roll off the red carpet. All that good stuff. There we go. But in this salon, y'all got to see the show because all of the stuff is like custom made.
Yes.
And I will say this for women, periods that have like a lot of hips, you'll appreciate this salon because one of the things that I've always hated, even when I lost weight, is sitting in chairs that are so uncomfortable.
It's every booty spread.
That's the thing.
You sit down, that booty spread. And in the chairs, I don't like chairs with bars. And I think Astra had spoke about it when we was going to get her a chair. But she don't like nothing because she has wide hips. So I understand. I'm like,
it hurts.
It hurts. You feel your skin, all that feel tight. You don't even want to sit there. You uncomfortable. Like it's not cool. I feel like if they got a place for skinny people to be at, they gotta have a place for big girls.
I think so.
And then everybody is being, well, they call it obese now, but in other countries and other worlds, they call it rich or the poor. The more you ate, the more bigger you was, the more fullness you have. They call it the riches. They know that you were not malnutritious. But then you get these people, and it really comes from, did you know that obesity came from magazines in the 60s, in the 50s?
That's what I was going to touch on.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. That is a social thing.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if anybody has been to a nutritionist or something like that, they can better diagnose your body, and you do all these tests, and they let you know what size you should be. Because it's according to your bone structure, muscle mass, all of those things. Right. So no, you are not big boned. No. You just may have a little more muscle. You know, it just looks different. Take it, for example. I think Hilda either weighs 10 pounds less than me or 10 pounds more. It's one or the other. But look at how different we look, me and my cousin.
Okay.
They know.
They know,
they know who Hilda is. And I could show you a picture. Literally, it's 10 pounds different. And you would not even, wouldn't know.
So I do know that because I have friends. I'm long. You know what I'm saying? Like, even they had made jokes about it when I got upset in the second episode when I was fighting the air. They was like, her arms and legs is long, baby. I don't know if y'all really ready for that. But people gonna need to move fast. And y'all right. Okay. So, my problematic weight is my stomach. I don't have like the big thighs. Well, I do, but not like some women have. You know what I'm saying? Bigger thighs than I do. They be like, how the fuck is you
like me
360 and you long like this? I'm like, because I got this weight in the midsection in my back fat. Some girls might have back fat, no back fat, midsection and bigger thighs. You know what I'm saying? And I have a friend, and you would think that we're the same weight, and I weigh less than her, but I'm tall. But it's because I'm taller than her. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang. Okay.
I'm gonna have a girl on that. I'm gonna tell her about the salon because I love the chairs. I love how comfortable it is for everybody. Everything is custom made.
Where's Ginger?
Where?
Who's the salad? What's the salad dressing?
Caesar.
Where am I getting this from? Don't even like the shit. For real? You could like,
I have to want it like I'm trying to like hear something after I think I saw a TikTok or something where you put the ginger on the plate and the disease moved or some shit. Yeah.
Ginger is a good antibiotic.
Yeah, that's when I started doing it. I'm always doing something holistic.
Me too.
Just to see if it'll work.
I don't take medicine. I'm probably the healthiest. That's the next thing, that they got this concept that just because you fat, you unhealthy.
I think I thought that the other, and it was saying that it was talking about a study where there is being healthy doesn't have anything to do with your weight. It doesn't. It has everything to do with how healthy you eat and how you move. Point blank period. It's just that simple. And they did a whole study on it. But anybody who doesn't know that is a moron. Like, it doesn't make any sense. If you're one of those people like Jennifer Lopez said on Selena's, I eat pizza, I eat Doritos, you're not healthy.
Right.
You're just not. And those are the people that they do that. Or they have a lot of health problems.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. But it's because you haven't taken care of yourself.
Well, you've been eating hog maws and pork rinds and pops.
And you don't take care of yourself.
And you don't take care of yourself.
Point blank period. No vitamins. No. And quick to say, I don't like water. Ooh. How? Like, I love water.
People don't eat fruit. I stay away from people who don't eat fruit and who don't drink water. Because even when they ask me about their hair, the first thing I ask them is are you drinking water frequently? Do you eat vegetables? What do you put in your body? Because one thing that people have this misconception is these antennas we have, our ether is different. This is us growing out of us. This is our energy growing out of us. You have low vibrational energy. Your hair is not going to be growing like how it's supposed to be. Your nails is not going to be growing how it's supposed to be. Your blood is not circulating. Your hair is not going to grow. If you stress out, it falls out.
It took a whole strip out.
It will take it out.
Yep.
And it's another way, just like a headache is another way to show you that something else is wrong with you.
Yeah.
So I asked them, what medications are you taking? Are you drinking water? Do you eat vegetables? How many vegetables do you eat? Do you eat green vegetables? They be looking at me like, what does that got to do with it? I said, then I have to give them the scientific breakdown.
People don't know that.
When I went to cosmetologists, cosmetologists are the closest things to nurses. We have to learn the same thing as a CNA and RN. Anatomy, physiology, we have to learn it all.
That's why I was tripping during COVID. I thought that more shops would be a little bit smart. No offense, y'all was dumb as hell. Y'all could have stayed open and made money.
I stayed open
because you could have said medical.
Yep.
I couldn't understand, like, why are y'all not saying this? This is how you stay open. That's what did they have the same books as me?
I stayed open.
As you should.
They told on me, but I don't care.
She don't follow rules. I could tell that on the show.
I make up my own shit. I do what I want to when I want to, how I want to do it. If you don't like it, oh well.
You don't bother nobody though. That is what I got from the show.
I do not bother you while I do what I want to do, but I'm gonna do what I want to do.
And I'm gonna ask you how I want to because I'm grown. Yeah. Don't you tell me how to talk.
Girl, I'm
telling you. Y'all, that show.
How did you do it, girl? With a little
those of us from promoting, like, no, who the hell are you talking to? Like,
you see
why are people so aggressive with their answers all the time? I'm like, well, all I said, and then you see it. Y'all know when you watch it, and they cut over to the clip, and they basically admitting that they knew they was in type of mood. I don't like that shit. If you gonna throw a rock, hold that rock. Don't throw rocks and hold your hands. That's one thing that women do, and I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. When I'm wrong, I admit when I'm wrong. But when I believe in something and I know that I'm correct about something, I'm going to stand on it. And I'm willing to fight you for it. I'm not, they was like, oh, ALove is problematic. People was like, you just want to run. You just don't want to argue and run. I said, baby, it's not about running. You better check my record. Right. You hear me? You better ask people why I got an extra waiver for me not to be hit.
So needless to say, there won't be a show with everyone. I can't cancel it. No. It's gonna be like Jerry Springer. Yeah. There's so many very strong personalities. And with those strong personalities, I feel like Jamie's personality is a little bit more, she has to speak up more. She has to speak up more because it's okay. And I feel like there are different times when you are a woman, period. I won't even just say plus size, but when you feel like something is off and you correlate whatever's going on with that thing that's off. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So the shop reopening, her starting to walk again, all of those things already put her in a place.
Right.
Plus everything else that was going on. So I feel like the girl should have been more like flexible with her, if we will, like not come at her so strong because they knew that she wasn't going to come back as strong.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I think the difference is Jamie is me and Double O's friend.
Okay.
I would say Ashley too because we hung out prior to.
Okay.
They kind of just Jamie had picked, so I got picked.
Mm-hmm.
She picked everybody. Let's be honest. She did handpick everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, I'm really the one closest to her that actually did hair.
Okay.
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 So and I was already working in Baby Doll.
Okay.
So then Astra was like that personality that needed to be greeting people. You get what I'm saying? It's like all the components were just put together strategically. She did do that. And then she picked 2 people outside because there was 2 other people before BB and Taj.
Okay.
Excuse me. And then she picked them 2 people and then it wasn't a good fit. Yeah, think about it. Because it was that like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like for sure. I would have probably. It would have been like, damn.
Damn shop be going.
Right. Yeah.
And so we know that answers my question. What? That really answers one of my questions. I was wondering who is really actually close, and then who is
just business.
Yeah, just business, and now that makes more sense. Yeah. So that totally changed.
So I'm not even disregarding what they're saying.
Not at all.
At all.
Mm-mm.
Because it's business.
Right.
We only got close
now I get it.
We created this this sisterhood
from the show.
From the show.
That makes a lot more
sense. But
me
and actually, like me and Taj, BB, like Astra, like we hella cool. We've been cool. Like it was a distance.
It's like a real sisterhood.
Right.
You go through things.
And that's what I was explaining in my other interview, that I was like, it's not that nobody likes anybody or whatever. It's just like when you see a person, you got sisters that you don't really deal with for real. When you see something in that person that you don't like or you don't want to deal with, you move around. But you keep them like, you see Taj being very cordial, very loving towards Double O, but in the beginning, everybody was like, oh, she ain't like how she was doing it, but y'all don't see the whole action. Right. What happened before that of her asking 18 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you see on film the irritated answer.
Right. Okay. And
you
I noticed that too, and I was like, no, it has to be something else because that doesn't make sense. Because usually, here's what I do. I don't pay attention to the 2 people talking. I pay attention to the people around them.
Their facial expressions.
Exactly. Because if their facial expressions
is looking off.
Exactly. Right? Because if I see somebody doing something wrong, I'm like, dang, or I must jump in and say something. If that doesn't happen, then something else happened before, and that it was okay to say that type of thing. You just have to pay attention. That makes sense to me now with the girls.
It wasn't like I hate the fact that there's like this rumor or whatever. Now I just heard we had this meeting and I found out that the rumor came from one of the girls on the show that Taj and BB are colorless. And I was like, how the fuck? Wait, I rebuke that. Yes.
I didn't get that at all from nothing.
Me neither. But because I get into it with BB and then she gets into it with Taj gets into it with Double O, it's like, oh well, they're going against
the light against the brown.
But it's not.
Y'all not even brown enough to be considered for.
I'm not for sure.
So I will be reaching.
But this was the person on the show. So that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah, and I didn't even pay attention to it until Tosh called me like, so did you pay attention to that comment? And I was like, what comment? And she was like, something about a colorist. And she was like, I'm just saying, like, clear that shit up. And I was like, I didn't even pay attention to that part, but I will. Now I gotta really pay attention because Now there's things out here that nobody wants that on their name.
No.
This is my friends, okay? And I don't really call too many people my friends, all right? But then it's my sisters. I don't went up to the Bay and seen her in Oakland. It's not a game. Like, we really hang out. We really talk. This is not a fictional thing. This is not something we made up. And I really feel like when somebody wants something with you that they see that somebody else is having with you, they try to bring in division. And that's
because it would just make way too much sense just to be yourself and join in, and that wouldn't work.
It didn't, because I say, y'all gonna see that I ain't just, what it is I'm not a problematic person, but I don't take the bullshit. You can't be the person trying to read between. I'm not reading between your lines. It's either you're going to tell me
directly,
directly, or you're not going to tell me at all.
Yep.
It's either you're going to, that's it.
On your shit. Because here's the thing: if I read between the lines, then what happens is, well, you assumed, you shouldn't have assumed. I'm telling you, women get on my damn nerves sometimes.
You found something smart to say, and you still don't look stupid, because let me tell you how my brain works. Hello? Hello? And then I can start using big words that you don't know. It's going to make you even more mad.
Not the big words.
What?
Oh,
this is preposterous.
I
am not going to have this debacle.
I'm mad. So with this particular person that said that, how do you handle something like that? Because that's a big deal.
It's a super big deal. But we controlled it with the ones that are true to the game and true to our, our folks. Mm-hmm. We controlled it with the showing and telling people, like, that's not this. That's not that. And really controlling the masses by it. You know what I'm saying? And having to get in front of it before it gets out of hand. Right. But I believe the person went online saying it again. So that's how they got it off. They ap of her live. Yes. So when she said it online, I don't be paying attention to, like, because once this person called me a bitch on live and all this other stuff, and how I'm such this person and such a horrible person, and then lie in the interviews about our friendship and shit, there's nothing else for me to say. Because one thing we do know, and one thing that people know that know me, that I'm not about to keep talking. I'm not about to keep, we're not going to keep arguing. There's nothing to argue about. And I showed that clearly, like, bitch, okay, let's put my shit down. So. I'm ready to lose this contract right about now.
It took me the hell out. I peeked around the corner, like, I said, who is that? Like, right? Like, she's not playing.
No, because her statement was like, well, we used to call each other bitches all the time. I'm like, I've never called you a bitch. That's a funny word.
So it's again, a play on words and a play on situation. It's the context in which you do it.
Yeah.
If we are arguing and you do it, clearly that's a different type of bitch than, bitch, let me tell you what happened.
You're not excited to tell me something. You're telling me and you want to go behind it. That's that throwing the rock and then hiding the hand. Don't play with me.
You're trying to convince me that I'm crazy.
Right.
I can't hear.
No.
That don't make no sense.
Please don't play my intelligence, because that's going to get you knocked out quicker.
Intelligence.
Please do not play
with what I want to know. Y'all done went on this damn stakeout and ordered food.
I just thought it was going to be funny.
That was the funniest shit I've heard.
How do you want to stakeout to the location I'm at? I think it's low-key we wanted him to find it. I wanted him to see.
They did a stakeout for one of the girls' men to try to catch him doing what he was doing.
I wanted him to see.
Dude was around the corner, number one. So what he was doing it around the corner. Jamie, which is the owner of the shop, is losing weight and becoming healthier and starting to walk again. So she got into a weight in which she could not walk. And so I don't like him because I feel like
he's Doodle Man. His name Doodle Man.
Why do you call him that?
Because he's full of shit.
Oh my. So I feel like he did the things that he did and took her kindness for weakness. And obviously, she has money because she's starting a whole damn business. She did all of this stuff from her bed.
Correct.
By the way.
Yeah.
So those people with excuses that wonder why I don't deal with excuses is because
You can
do anything that you want to do. Almost. I mean, don't be walking out talking about agents that I could be Beyonce.
I didn't say you could be somebody else.
Yeah.
We didn't say that. We said you wanted to not think that somebody else is doing it. You can't take somebody's identity.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So they go on this stakeout, right? They follow the dude and they literally go around the corner. So they tripping like, did you really just go around the corner? But then I'm in the back getting dressed and I said, did they just say, is that a delivery man?
Yeah.
I was like, and then they honked the horn to get the delivery man. Are you trying to get caught or not? Because how you gonna honk the horn?
What did you do? What was Doodle Man?
I think they was doing. Was y'all doing that on purpose because y'all went to whip his ass?
I told y'all what to find him. They said, what you gonna do? I don't know. I'm figuring
that took me out. What are you gonna do? I don't know. We'll think about that when we get to it.
Till we find them first.
I forgot the friends you name.
And that's what I just want to be there for my friends. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't leave now, then I'm not about to. You better. I'm not playing.
The thing is, when people ask for information like that, and I just heard people in general.
Yeah, anybody.
You have to be ready for that answer. Sometimes that answer comes and you don't be ready. I didn't get to if she's ready or not. I don't know the answer to that. If she ended up leaving them or not. Was it really somebody around the corner though? Oh, because he walked in with the flowers. How did y'all see a box of condoms from that? The binoculars.
I have binoculars.
Binoculars. What?
I don't think I said pronounced it correctly. The binoculars. Oh, I said binoculars. Over something.
I don't know because I was cracking up. I'm like, they could see good. How can they see across the street like that? But that's how.
And we literally was across the damn street from the house.
I got to go back and watch it because a lot of it I was listening to it while I was getting ready and all this other stuff. That's usually while I do stuff. But with this show, I quickly determined I can't do that. I have to see what's going on because they're doing so much, getting into trouble. When Mama June came in, how was that like?
I love her. I love Mama June. She just, you know what? People will talk about her being, yeah, you hear that from the kids. I'm like, you hear the story from the kids and stuff like that, but she is trying to find her way now. She ain't never been her.
Right.
So now that she really her,
that's the money, the weight loss and attention. It was a lot.
It's a lot. Mm-hmm. So now she like shit. But she real as they come. Like, I don't know if this makes sense, but she like a black mom. You know what I'm saying? Like she is. I mean, all people do drugs. Like it's not just a white or a black or a Mexican. Anybody can do it. And all people, all types of mothers, not even women who did drugs, bleed their kids. So we can't even blame it solely on drugs. I've seen women have their kids and still do dumb shit with them. So like while being pregnant. I mean, I didn't thought a couple of pregnant bitches in my day, but we ain't talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, this is the kind of shit that you see when you're watching the show. I don't think I've seen nobody get their hair done yet, but it be people in the shop. I just ain't seen it because I'm paying attention. Oh, you ain't seen?
Yeah, we did that. I know, but I'm telling you, I be remember I'm listening to it. I'm not. Right. And when I peek around the corner, because I like, who just did that? That's when I come.
It be me or Astra. That's what everybody say. It be me or Astra. They call us Lucy and Elsa. And I'm Lucy because I'm always getting Elsa in trouble.
Is that the one? Who's the one at the, I can't think of her name, at the front desk who got in trouble for saying she's bored and tired of handing out cupcakes?
Yeah, cupcakes and shit.
You cannot go to work talking about you bored.
lollipops and cupcakes and shit. And you really can't be mad at her for being. She's like an innocent.
I think that she was just being sensitive. I mean, no, you shouldn't do it, but it wasn't like that.
It wasn't. Yeah. Exactly.
She's sensitive and not sensitive without a reason. Like, it's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
New shop open. You want it to go over well. And again, that one thing, are you guys being disrespectful to me because I'm not mobile? When she said that, I was like, I knew it.
That's what. So she has trauma too. Jamie does from her other from the people who worked for her. Because we don't work. I don't work for Jamie. I work for myself under Baby Doll.
Right.
When I'm at Baby Doll, but I got a whole other situation in 3 other states. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, she had issues. Like people stole her stuff, ran out the salon, with all types of stuff, money, things. So she's been very guarded, and she's been in this cocoon. So she doesn't really know at this point for real who was there exactly. So it's just that part. So excuse me, I do understand where she came from with that. You know what I'm saying? But
I didn't even know that part, and I did.
Right.
Just the nature of the show. Are you really here for? That was one of her first questions. Like, who checked on her? Who checked on her before? And she really wanted to know that. And I felt like that was because she wanted to know: are you here because you're my friend and you want this opportunity? Or are you just here for this opportunity?
Oh, right. But I think the phone, like Bibi said, the phone goes both ways.
It does. But did Bibi say what her issue was, and then Jamie just didn't notice it? Because Jamie did take responsibility for it. She owned it and was like, you know what? It's right. I felt horrible after because I should have checked on her too. Then I would have known what was going on.
Right.
You know, but like how
I didn't put on lashes on today.
I cannot put on lashes to save my life.
Really?
I glue my eyeballs to my forehead.
I'm really trying to stay away from makeup. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm like, it's so much poison and everything. I know. See, this is what happens when you're a nerd. You go too deep into stuff. Yeah. And even food.
That's why I don't go deep.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
By the time
because I don't learn about all. I'm literally turning myself to. That's how I've been losing weight. I've been like really working out. I've already been a fit fat girl. You know what I'm saying? But this is the first meat in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been eating fruit, vegetables, soy, chorizo when I want like something.
What is soy?
Chorizo.
No.
Well, it's actually soy is not good for you, but
I don't know if it's not. I'm gonna eat.
It's GMO.
What?
Genetically modified.
Oh.
So like, yeah. So like, if you have ever seen orange with no seed, just think about it. Yes, you have. If you get your fruit from a grocery store, most of your food from a grocery store does not have seeds in it.
Like this?
Correct. That watermelon supposed to have seeds. That makes you sterile. Seed? No. That's a blaster. I mean, that's a sterile seed. Watermelon seeds are black.
Oh, like that one? No. I just saved our life. No.
Hello. I go to the farmer's market to get all my food.
You know where I live? If you've been out in the Chino area, a lot of the farms are still there. And so you can get...
Yeah, you can go to get a farm.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is that... Wait, we ain't gonna get too deep into this one. But the thing...
Do anybody fight on this show?
No. If it wasn't...
Nobody slapped nobody? Did somebody throw a drink?
No.
What kind of damn reality TV show is this?
We are
creating... I paid to watch that, you know.
Everybody's supposed to. But don't you want to see some unity? Don't you want to see something different? Don't you want to see something different? We always said, let's just
First of all,
no.
you already chose somebody, you would slap the shit out of them.
Yeah. And you said they did it again.
So what do period. So what do you mean you didn't? No. Who threw a drink? Who cut somebody out?
Oh, I'm definitely
Every time. Every time I done came around the corner to see who is that doing something,
it was
it's
me.
you.
It'd be me. If it was a if I was gonna lose my job and go to jail,
I feel like
no. Yeah, me and her would be rolling outside.
I feel like some
Soon as
people
the
are
big
shady
word came
sometimes.
out.
Right. Her, I do like. I think she's really pretty, but the only thing I don't like is she don't own her shit. That's
I almost got up and shouted just now.
That's my only problem because right when they was driving in, they already had this defense plan together, blah blah blah. But then when Jamie asked the question about, didn't why you guys didn't check on me or something like that, they got back in the car and had all of this shit to say. Jamie talks different, so that wasn't her trying to go around it or to me or be shady. She just talks softer. Like
Jack, she is like that. She's like that all the time.
Right. So it's nothing.
That's not a facade. Jamie's a very soft spoken person.
That's what I heard.
And if she got to get to that point, it's a problem. I do understand that about her. I do know that about her. If she's getting to where she's that angry to where she wants to argue or whatever, then or when she got to say something that's out of her character, then it got to be a big deal.
I get it. And I'm sure that they do too. And that's what kind of bothered me is like, y'all really you really got back in the car and did all of that, but you're talking about somebody, not exactly being forthcoming.
Right.
Exactly forthcoming. That's why I'm only on the show I'm on. Stop some stuff and rewind it and say, that really just happened. But I just wanted to know.
Oh.
Hey. Hold on, real quick. Right. Hey. Hi, sis. Hi, cousin.
Hey, cousin.
Brave for what? She brave for what, Hilda? She crazy. She I'm watch when I bring my phone. Brave for what? Yeah, y'all know.
She said I felt that lose by driving her jump. No, for real. You can see it? Yeah, I can see it.
Great. You read the comments. That works. Because I'm at an angle. All I can see is the light in my eye.
Yeah. I can see it.
Otherwise, I can see the name, but after that, I can't see it because of that daggone light. But okay, so yes, the show is a whole ass mess. But that's why I'm asking, did any of those things happen? Because at some point, you just be like, number one, when are you gonna own your shit? Like all the way. I don't feel like anybody lied or anybody was shady.
Because I'm thinking we think it's stupid.
I just think one talks a little bit softer in front of people so far, as opposed
okay.
And then I just feel like I don't know, if I want to roar, I'm gonna roar.
Oh yeah.
But here's the other thing. So I'm being fair because I like them too. Everybody got something. Hell, I'm a little off too.
I know I'm off.
Period.
Motherfucker.
But that's the thing. Like nobody's perfect. So chill. And from going so far, I feel like some definitely tell that the cameras around. I'll just say that. Maybe that's it too. But maybe, right? So example, with my cousin Hilda and with a couple of other people, I'll call and I'll be cussing, going off, acting a fool, blah, blah, blah. Now I got it out. Now when I come and talk to the person that I need to talk to,
right,
it makes more sense. It's more respectful, things like that. So if that's the case, then that makes sense. and I can respect that.
Well, yeah, I mean, on my behalf, I can say that, but I don't know.
I haven't seen you tone down yet. Yeah, we're
I haven't toned down. I don't. I probably don't.
I'm here for it though because she's
yellow and bright all the time.
Exactly.
And what's your song? I'm an Aries. It says, "Hey sis, hey sis."
Jesus.
For no eating meat. Oh, okay, yeah. Girls could not eat meat. Actually, let me tell you something. Scientifically, our teeth are not made to eat meat. We was not created.
Mine are.
Not you either. You know why you got flat teeth? Because you're naturally an herbivore. Yes, they are. The earth is not round, it's flat.
I keep going somewhere.
No, that's because we're in an firmament. It's hitting the limit.
What the fuck is a firmament? Look, do you want to do this show or no? Okay? Because if you want to talk to me, Jesus. Oh, you trying to test my gangster. You like, oh, the bitch thinks she educated. No, don't do that. Don't do. Somebody Google this stuff and send it to me.
I'm gonna see you watch. Let her all see you all type. She's like, what the fuck, ALove? Fuck, ALove.
My shit. I love it. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be Googling everything. Then I'm gonna get back to you.
So look, this is the next thing. When somebody wants to hide something from you, they hide it where? In plain sight.
No.
In plain sight.
Oh.
So Google doesn't necessarily have all the real. It has what they want you to know.
I just need to look up definitions so I can see if I agree with what you say or not.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
right now I'm just smiling like somebody who speaks a foreign language and you ask them all kind of questions and they're like, right. Yeah. Totally don't be nothing about what they was talking about.
So yeah. What's your sign? Oh, I love the Francis. I'm an Aries. Mm-hmm. Yes. So you know about this fire. Crazy. Insanity.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay.
You love it though. Two of my best friends are Aquarius. Yeah. And I think you guys bring the coolness down to Aries. You guys are wind sign. You guys got to feed us too. Yeah, because
I'm a Chihuahua and my husband is not. And then when he hiked, I'd be like,
yeah, because he goes to another level with us.
That part.
If I gotta get, I'm always bubbly. I'm always like this. I'm always like.
So when it flips, it looks crazy.
When it does,
scary.
So it goes fast.
Mm-hmm. You'll look up and be like, "Wait, I thought you was playing," or "Wait, what just happened?"
And if you hear me say "what" or "it," like if I repeat it, it's in my mind.
That means don't repeat it again. That means it means like change what you're saying. Like going.
I ask questions all the time because like I ask questions like, so when you said my best friend like, no, don't ask me nothing. Yeah, because October 7th in 2018, right? You said no, I gotta read down. Wait, let me let he's like, no.
So let me tell you, this phone, I won't get rid of this phone because this phone goes back 8 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, you thought you was gonna get away with the receipt?
I'll pull it up. Oh, so really?
The receipts say.
Oh, you ain't talking about who?
Oh, okay. That's what's crazy that you say that because yeah, one of the girls who started the colorism thing or whatever, who went online calling me all types of bitches and all types of shit. She tried to make it seem on the show like I'm begging to be her friend. Like
that was the question I had next.
I'm like, bitch, a bitch don't need to beg a bitch to do nothing.
Why does she keep saying that?
She said like that, but I pulled up, so I was gonna be petty. But I was like, I'm not.
Did you know she was saying that? Or was that only in the
No, that was thing. That was in the interview. So I don't know that until I'm seeing it. I'm like, but she created it. She created it because everybody was like, people when we saw each other or when we was together, everybody. She's like, no, when we first met, she's like, you look like me. I don't know, you look like me. I'm prettier. That was my. I always say some smart ass shit, just because I want to break your ice, like. And so like she's like, and it was just like that funny thing. But every time we would go somewhere, they're like, y'all twins. They would say it, and then she kind of feel like, oh, twinsies, we twinsies, and we thought it was a cool thing, like. But then I had to realize, some people attach themselves to you because they're not you. And I'm that chick anywhere I go. I get the niggas, I get the men's and I get the women's because I like them both. Right.
So then, question 2.0. Okay, finish this question.
Right. So,
so she wants to be like you.
I maybe the attention, or maybe she wants to attach herself to me for that reason because like, okay, wherever I'm ALove at, she gonna get it because she can pop in person, what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I'm like, I don't know what it is, or maybe both of us together can take over the world. I don't fucking know. Okay, I can't even just.
Does she want to be more outgoing? Because sometimes that'll happen. Like I think too reserved.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's nothing bad.
No, I don't think it's bad at all.
Except what she said behind.
Right. And so before the show even started, we were all cool, literally up into moments until the show started. Now, all of a sudden, there's these beats and all this shit is going on. I'm like,
telling her that they did the interview, she thought it. She thought just like.
Let me tilt that hat to them. So, yes.
Because she said it like 90, 50.
She said like exactly. I'm like,
I'm not seeing that. You don't see everything, so maybe
girl, no.
And I'm like, if nobody else said that,
nobody.
And if you feel like that, then I never ever hear you say that to her.
There's a lot of things you see that she says in the interviews that she doesn't say to none of us. And that's what the next thing was pissing me off because I say everything.
That's the only way you can fix it.
You can't fix it if you don't be truthful.
Yeah.
You can't be, but then you know what it is? Some people hide behind the truth. And that's where we go back to the beating around the bush and reading between lines and all the buffoonery. Because at the end of the day, it's really buffoonery. It's not, that ain't my people's. You know what I'm saying? My people's is not about to do that to me. My people's is not going to go.
I'm in the whole camera in your face. You know that they recording you.
And so you say something like, I'm begging to be your friend, bitch. I'd rather beg to break my motherfucking contract to beat you up and go in the ring. And we do a fair fight in the ring, okay, versus begging to be a bitch friend. I got sisters. I got cousins. I got homies. I got people who love me all over the world. Before I beg any bitch to be my friend. I'm not beg a bitch. I am not beg a bitch for nothing. For
that was some shady ass shit.
Shady.
Can you imagine?
But you know what's crazy? Let me tell you something.
Did you ever feel anything like you?
I did not until. Well, let me stop lying. Okay, let me stop lying. So there has been disruptions in our friendship, but my thing is, okay, we gonna argue. Okay, right. Friends don't, like you said, we gonna argue. We're gonna have differences and you're gonna come back. Right. And they're gonna have friends differences, you're gonna come back. Right. But it's when you come back, is it still as true as it was before? And it shouldn't be the same. It should still over and over. It shouldn't be the same thing over and over. Like the clip with the collard greens. Everybody's like, you got that in the collard greens. In the hell. She told me what y'all didn't see, she told me to shut the fuck up. And that's where I got. Then the cameras clicked back on because we was done.
Hilda, do you remember when I was somewhere and I said something and somebody told me to shut the fuck up and I didn't talk for 3 days?
Hello?
And do you remember them saying, like, there was something wrong with me? You told me to shut the fuck up.
Right.
So I did.
And when I'm not saying
people do some shit.
I told her, make me shut the fuck up. You see, she didn't say you. She said you. She said, the girl said something. She said, she said, who television, you was not so stressed the fuck up.
Like you just okay.
So you gonna bark and no bite. Okay.
She barked and then me out. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
But like that situation in a whole, like it shows you the character of the person. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't
Why you want to go so
that wasn't the issue. The issue was I was not going to the store to get all the stuff, then clean the greens and do all the other stuff. And then for you to just come over there and put them in the pressure cooker. I never did no damn pressure cooker greens.
I've seen them done, and oh my God, they are good.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do it. So to your point, like you said, I've never done that.
And
so
that's
why couldn't somebody else say, oh, then I'll do it.
She the one who brought it up. Why she didn't do it? You know we never got green. I'm still waiting on
you. Yes. I saw that in the clip and I was like, after all this fighting about
you said there's no green. She didn't bring shit. Everybody else brought something. Who raised you to come to somebody's house for a gathering, a family gathering with everybody bringing something, everybody did something, and you bring a bottle that you drink out of yourself? That is ghetto and disturbing. Okay.
Oh. So, okay. My question 2.0 for this same person.
Okay.
Same person. I want to know, do they get along with everybody else? Or they only say things like that about okay, because I didn't hear nothing else.
You don't hear it.
Okay.
You don't see it. And that's what makes it weird. Why is it me?
Then I want to know. So you openly said I like men and women. You said it on the show. You made mention of it, and she got really, really upset. Like as if you said she only messed with women or something, or she said,
"Oh no,
what happened?"
Okay, so the first episode, no, second, one of the first. That was the first episode, second day. So it's like 2 or 3 days in one episode.
Oh,
okay. So first episode, she came into the salon. Like after the day we came and seen the salon, the next day we came in, and she said she was happy, and she was like, "Oh, I got some real deep for the first time in a long time."
I saw that.
She says it, yeah. So I make a joke when we're talking about sex. We're talking about sex openly, comfortably. I talk about sex comfortably. Everybody's fucking, okay? It's not something scary to me. Everybody is fucking, all right? You might not be fucking as many people. I'm not. But I'm just saying, you're fucking.
It's not a foreign
thing. It's not a foreign thing. Everybody is fucking, okay? It's little kids doing more shit than I know what to do, okay? So everybody is fucking. So if we're having a conversation about that, and as you see later on, we did the have you ever? And she said something else. So
yeah, she was
brought it up
about it then, but then yeah, I was very
contradicting.
Yeah, I was
very contradicting. Yeah. So when I said it, I was like something about some plastic something, right? And she was like, I ain't gonna put my business out there. If it's not real, then why did it affect you? I was joking. I don't know what you be doing in the bedroom, what you doing.
But that's when y'all played Never Have I Ever. She told us exactly what she does in the bedroom.
You hold the bed.
You weren't gonna do anything. I just held the legs, and I was like, "Say what now?"
I'm not doing it. So holding legs. So that's what it was confusing. Even the whole staff told us like, "Nah, bro, you told us first. You told everybody first." Yeah. And ALove just made a joke like, "Don't make a joke about me. Jeremy's not coming out. She's not telling her business about what she got going on." Nope. I'm not telling my business. And when I do tell, I'm free to y'all see my piece. Right. And y'all made jokes and was like, oh, of course he's not to pick up the chairs. He know how to count that. Yes, he sure does all of this. Okay. So like it's not like I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not being spiteful because you do whatever you do. Right. But you want to be this, you have this facade and it's not real. And so therefore, when something real comes out about it, you get angry. Mm-hmm. And the argument was like, oh, why did you feel it's okay to tell my business? So is you getting fucked by plastic? Because I don't understand if it's real enough. What is it real? Because I was joking. Is it real? Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. At this point, I'm telling you, it's her business.
But she talked about it.
I
was so confused.
Everybody
I'm trying to follow things, and I'm like, wait, and I'll run it back like
she said it first.
Happened before,
girl. At the dinner, we had a whole debacle, and that's where you got everything's not about WeTV. Oh shit!
What is no? I was gonna ask you that because I only know by that.
They only gave you pieces. They only gave you pieces of the argument.
Why did somebody say that? I didn't see who said it.
I heard it.
Didn't I tell y'all that it's just her? I don't even need to come around the corner anymore. It's basically what I'm hearing. Every time I come around, I'm like, who is doing that? Me. Because they sound alike. Some of them sound alike, especially when you're doing something else or whatever. But I'm like,
because we was having an argument because I was like, I don't want to be. When you attach yourself to somebody, all their negative energy, all their everything attaches themselves to you too.
Right.
So I wanted to gracefully and respectfully say, like, we sis, we love each other, we cool, but we don't gotta attach each other like that. Right. We ain't gotta be cool. We ain't gotta say have a title because that title creates a whole other anomaly of bullshit that I don't even want to be a part of.
Right.
And that's part of the reason why me and BB got into it, because she put us in the same box and her and the below already had something. You get what I'm saying? So then now it's like, well, bitch, you with her. Exactly. So
that was what I felt like.
Yes.
When I'm telling you, I felt something was off. That's what I felt.
Yeah, because me and BB, we fine. All of us, that's what I'm saying. We're all fine. None of us have issues other than this one person. It's like, why do you have an issue with, if it ain't me, it's this person. If it ain't that person, then that person. Now, nobody ever had even an argument or nothing with Astra. Why would you say on your life that you're not fucking with Astra? What did Astra do?
Okay.
Yes. What did she do? That's Loki my name, but what did she do?
I didn't see her do nothing yet.
Do you get what I'm saying?
She just bubbly.
Exactly. How do you get mad at a person like that? How do you say you're not fucking with a person like that? And that person clearly has been fucking with you. And they showed that. Like, she embraced her. She talked to her when nobody else talking to her. Like, how would you say that? That's you, baby girl. It's not nobody else. That's your personality. But you know what I realized? And I had to learn this recently. Ooh, something just. It's more like the crabs in a barrel mentality. But let me tell you this. Crabs ain't meant to be in a barrel. So it's really not them fighting to pull you down. It's just that crabs move in sync.
Mm-hmm.
So when one is moving to the top, they're all trying to move at the top, and it just may look like they're trying to breathe, but they're just trying to get to the top. But some people take that as a stigmatism and then move in that way of like, oh, well, you're not going to get there because I'm going to get there, instead of moving us as a unit. And that's where you get the real crabs in the barrel. Not trying to move as a unit, but trying to bring you down to get closer. And you're not going to ever get there like that. Ever. You're never going to get there like that.
Or if you do, it's going to be all types of hurt. I mean, that can happen too.
Yeah.
But then maybe that's the difference between some people that have paid customers first. Asia, can I do your makeup? Let's just set this straight right now. Okay. I was like, more had to happen.
Yeah.
Like, why did she go on like that?
Because it was like the 8th time. And then we trying to set up, we trying to figure out Aries. Oh Lord. Hilda. I forgot about the comments. Hilda, but we love you. I love you too, because we love some ALove, baby. We love ALove. But yeah, so it was like the 8th time. And then also the thing about the pay, like, I was out. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't in the salon at the time.
Okay.
And they had a conversation. I probably was in a restaurant or something. And they had a conversation about clients. Well, what we could call, because we were saying models. I would say models. And they didn't want us to know that some people were actually models and some people were actually paid clients. So they were just trying to stay they were saying that to be like
Oh.
these are paid clients, to be more like
That's
to show the difference in clients and paid clients. She thinks you're crazy. I am. So I didn't get that conversation. So when I came in, and this is how reality TV is, they poke one bear. And yeah, and literally was like, so when I came in and we was talking about it, that's why if you see my face say everything before I can even get it out. I was looking like,
That's why
I did that face with the
watch faces, then you can get more.
I was
Before you
like,
just start not liking somebody.
what the fuck is a pig? Ain't all clients fake? I thought that people, I don't take no client that's not paying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that type of situation. But for a call,
What they doing?
girl,
If
it was
people just walk in and you don't have to pay.
right. So they were trying, it was a code word that I did not get, but that's how they razzed out. They know, production knows, they know that I'm with the shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
They needed a little bit, especially something to pop off the first, second day.
Mm-hmm.
So they threw, I ain't gonna lie, they threw in the lions den. And even Bibi was like, girl, I'm not ready. I was not ready, but I ain't gonna act scared. I love her for that. When she said that, she was like, I was not ready.
Not I ain't gonna act scared.
But I ain't gonna be scared.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
You hear
that shit looked weird. It looked very, very weird.
I was like, what do y'all mean by like what? I was so confused.
I thought she was calling her broke or something.
Huh?
I thought she was calling her broke or like, can't get over on me, or I'm not about to be doing everybody's makeup. I'm gonna work on customers, like real customers.
No, I don't think she was calling her broke. It was just like it was.
I know she's not now.
Oh yeah, I'm saying well at the time,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was because but that's what reality TV is. It leaves you open to wonder, to think, to ask, to get on the phone and do this and ask questions. But in reality, it'd be annoying. So like y'all get like 72 hours within 1 hour,
Right.
so we call it the 72 to 1,
Right.
so or even like a week to 1. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all get all that to 1 hour, and then when you see that 1 hour, you like, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. And then the next episode, you're like, oh, that's why they said that. Wow, it makes sense now. You know, so like, but I love it. Like, I can't wait to go back to filming.
Really?
What?
So I was wondering if some of the people was acting like that because the camera was present as well. But it looked like that really was everybody's.
No, that's the song. Because to be honest with you, we forgot that the cameras was around. I cursed so much.
I forgot that one was over there early. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was absolutely naked. Yep. Remember when I told you I couldn't figure out how to cut on the water? Yeah, I came right out. Yeah, I cannot turn that over to the team. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna need to go ahead and cut that out. We do it all the time. Like, you have to remind somebody. I've had to remind people. So normally I have a fan. I don't have it now, but some people that I know, I'll know when they start telling the story, like where it's about to go. And I put my fan up like I'm hot, and I'll lean over. Right. You know, and I'll let them know because I don't want nobody exposing that stuff on my right. Like, don't be blaming that on me. Right. Yeah, don't do that. But you get comfortable. Yeah, you get comfortable. Mm-hmm. And you. Like, I forgot, like, literally, that's why I was like, when I was on the couch, we was doing Have You Ever, I forgot that time. They was so quiet. See, that's the next thing going with, like, everybody's salons merging into one. Mm-hmm. My clients come to me for my personality. Right. And because I slay the fuck out of their hair. Yeah. So, they come for me to hear crazy shit. Right. They come to me for that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They love me. What? Mm-hmm. When my shop, the niggas be pulling up because I do a lot of men. And the women come because they know it's gonna be some balling ass men there. ALove probably got some food there. Low-key got the liquor vibe. Like, we turn it, it's a party every time. I'm a party. Yeah, because apparently y'all drink when you work. I don't drink at all. No liquor for me. Even if you see all the clips, you just see me drinking. This is naturally me all the time. I might smoke ganja, but that's to calm me down, really.
I'm hyper. Like this is how I am all the time. Hyper as hell. All my life. So when I say, oh, I be chill, and I'm ready to read, and I'm ready to, and I'm ready to relax, I'm ready to kick it. Yeah, but for the most part, and liquor makes me all the way turn to the. I'm past my turn. Like when the knob broke off. When
It's supposed to do the. Oh no, alcohol, whatever you are, it elevates it.
Yeah, it brings the spirit of don't give a fuck. My don't give a fuck is at a maximum altitude.
Oh.
Oh.
So I need to know how the liquor makes it different.
It goes higher. Oh, it's possible. It's so possible that when we celebrated, my best friend was like, okay, she's done with the stop. Because he knows that, like, I might get disrespectful. I might get, bitch, what? Yeah, I'm that person. Like, I'm there, like.
You the kind of person that somebody takes with them so that you can say what they want to say because they know.
Oh, yeah. Or like the homegirl, they come to me like somebody doing something or something they don't like or whatever, and they like the meat or another. I'm like, get the fuck away from my boo. Or I'm that person. I'm that girl to like, she doesn't want you around. Bye. Or I'll sit there and look. I don't even gotta say something. That it gets vicious. I can sit there and don't even say nothing. If I don't feel right about the situation, a man or whatever look at me like I'm good. Oh, you good? Because I didn't even say nothing. They was like, yeah, you didn't have to. Right. Don't get it. I just don't play. Like I'm not. They said that my daddy's like that. My daddy, my dad was not the one to be fucked with. Period.
Oh, so he was really
he was he's a Virgo, so he was very calm, but he didn't take the bullshit at all. Yeah, you know how Virgos are. Virgo men, they're silent killers. They don't play that game at all. They're not going to sit there and argue with you. They're not going to do nothing of that with you. It's either you want to fight or you're going to shut the fuck up. And that's how I am, literally. It's either you're going to run up or shut up. In that order.
Are you an only child?
No, I'm the baby though. No, actually, I was not raised. They're that much older than me that they could be low-key my parents. Okay. So I was raised with my godbrothers and sisters. Okay. And we was all bad. So you know how little rich kids grow up. It's just,
you rich and fancy, huh?
No, I didn't say that. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying. We didn't need for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
So,
do you think that has something to do with this particular person attaching himself to you?
Well, my demeanor?
Your resources. Because I'm just trying to figure out how in the entire hell, every time you do your confession, you are talking about this person.
Yeah.
That this person, you talking about them like they are a low-key stalker, like, oh, they just want to be just all by me. And girl,
where do we see that at?
And that's the thing. I didn't see it. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's like, before they record it because they know each other. Maybe,
maybe it's made up in her head with ego. But you know what about ego? Do you know what ego is?
Oh, my best friend is on here. Yeah, you remind me of her. Hey, Delicious. She's an Aries.
Aries. Look at I got a tattoo. Big. Mm-hmm. You see that?
She's one of you.
Yeah,
she is. And they come to the shop specifically for her as well, because they know that she don't have no sense at all.
Right. No filter. For what?
And she's Christian. What does that mean? Means that you're very honest.
Oh, is that what that means? Because I know a lot of unhonest.
Well, that's what it means for us.
Okay.
Because, see, here's the thing. Okay. I'm a Christian. I'm not Christ.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So it's just your belief system and what's the
That's
morals and which okay, got you.
And I try to do the best I can, and the ones I'm really good at,
yes,
I don't brag about those.
right.
I'm proud of the ones that
She said she a tourist.
Oh, you are? Oh, you're the same sign as my dad. Then I don't know how I like you.
You love me. What do you say?
No, the Taurus. That doesn't make sense. You should be an Aries. Yeah. Your birthday is April 20th.
Oh yeah. This is April
That's
20th.
Taurus.
Mm-hmm. After
Because
the
Aries
21st.
is March to April.
Yes, March 20.
You're a hybrid.
Is she on the
She's
cusp?
yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's a hybrid.
Big facts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I know what I'm
bull
talking
all
about.
day.
Don't do me.
We both got horns.
No, you're not a bull. You're a hybrid. Don't do me.
What's on the 21st?
No, don't. Why would you ask? In the 20 shit. 22, 24, 26.
She said yes.
Shit, it's on the calendar. Oh, and look, the phone got the answer right here. I promise I will never forget her birthday again.
So yeah,
she messy. She messy as hell.
The 20th.
24, 26. I should have just picked up my phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see how that goes? Okay, so does anybody have any questions before we go? Because I do have to let her go. We're going to have a part 2. I'm telling y'all, people come on here and then the questions just get real good because guess what? People love me. And people end up telling me all the stuff I want to know. So then my question goes into more questions. Which goes into more questions. I got a gang of questions and I ain't even been through all of them. And I just need, do you talk to that person now?
No.
Did it stop when you saw the confession?
Yes. And I didn't see the person's live, but people send me clips. My friends, family, people want to actually. I got people in St. Louis like, is she here? We running up.
What do you think happened? I don't understand. Like, y'all, that's like you being out.
Like even remember when we came back in and had the conversation of us talking, it even looked like I was saying gibberish. Like I had to smoke. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but different. My eyes was red when I came back in. It wasn't because I was crying. It was because I had to get high to calm down. That it was like 2 hours between that. Yeah, it was like 2-3 hours. It wasn't no like they was mad. Yeah, no, they was because they let the other girls go.
Okay.
They was like, okay, hey, look, y'all, we got it. Because initially we had this conversation. I'm a real person. I called her on her phone outside of the camera and had this conversation with her. And we came to, understanding from what I thought. Okay. I didn't know I was I got a little skin. So, love it. So when we came to, they was like, we need to close. We need to have a finish this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was like, let's go outside to have this conversation because we tried to have it at dinner,
right? But
you did not understand. No. And then we tried to do it. I had a conversation with her by myself. And then we had a conversation, Then it got cool. And then we had to close it. And it was like bringing up all old shit all over again. But you want to be, like you said, a little bit buffer in front of the camera. And that didn't work right for me. So, and that's why you see, actually, our showrunner, Pam, you see her outside talking to us because she said she literally was seeing how it was going from the monitors and ran outside because I said, bitch, and it looked like I turned around, but I looked like I was walking the door, but I literally dropped my shit down.
I thought you dropped it to.
Yes.
Hold it.
So when I dropped my shit down to swing, they're listening.
Yeah,
pay attention the whole time.
Everybody's mic'd up. Mm-hmm.
And one thing they are paying attention to is my temperament. Because I told you we had to sign an extra waiver to.
So I'm gonna have to look into this extra waiver because my spirit is telling me.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure
What's going on over there. Yeah,
we gonna need one
for me.
Yeah, definitely. So she came back when I came back to Mama Pam was on. Pam was like, "Hey, it's me," because she's a little Italian. Hey, and I'm sitting like, "What's up?" She said you was in your 3-point stance, and I didn't even know what to do.
I'm telling you, I could not. I couldn't figure it out to save my life.
She was like, but it was a conversation that we had already had, and we was literally trying to just get it closed on camera. And then it went escalated. I'm like, did you bring up shit that we ain't even supposed to be saying? You're supposed to say, okay, twin, we love each other, we're supposed to hug it out and go on. You want to keep it going, like,
because she was trying to tie her ends together because she knew in the back of her head the thing she was saying.
So
that was a whole setup.
It was a whole setup. It was a setup on both behalves because I could have lost it. But there's no show without. So imagine you watching a show without
everything. It wouldn't work because every single thing that I said, now who was it that did such and such? Church finger. Okay, well, who was it that did? Who was on the stakeout ordering food?
Right.
Whose idea was the stakeout?
Mine. It was mine.
And we had an adventure, huh?
Yes. Definitely. Well, why not? We are adventuring everything that we're doing. Even me coming here was an adventure. You know what I'm saying? Like me doing anything that you coming here was an adventure. This interview was an adventure. Like I want to live life to the fullest. We don't know when we're about to be taken out. All these subjective conspiracies and all this stuff going on and all this stuff happening. We don't know.
2 more things today, and I was like,
we don't know. What? It's poison and all the stuff. Like we just, you know, like you got to learn it as you go.
Very short.
It's just short.
You should live it. And I will say that when I had my, let me tell you guys how I actually got the interview.
Oh.
So my business partner, 7, I do all the interviews. My platform is to bring awareness, give the platform and capability for us to talk about the wonderful things that we do as plus size people, predominantly women and African American women, that we are not aliens, we're not unicorns, because don't look at us like, wow, she's married.
I beg you.
Stop acting like we don't deserve certain things just because
like
you
alienated.
Yeah. Just because that's not what you want or that's not what you are comfortable admitting that you want, that doesn't mean that that's the rest of the world. It doesn't mean that the men that want us because we overly have sex, give out our money. Because baby, let me tell you something.
I'm greedy.
I don't give out money. Okay. I give out money I give out money to everybody. But I don't give out money in those particular situations because of that stigmatism. Yeah. I help them a lot less.
Yeah.
I do not sleep around. I do not do any of those things.
This good stuff can't be going all around. This is too good to be going all around. This is sacred.
I'm just saying it's mine and it's holy.
Right. I break all. That's what I call myself the BBW superhero because I'm here breaking all barriers by any means necessary. I put on my 2 pieces. I wear what the fuck I want to wear. That's why I said I beg to differ to say that I know I'm not from this planet. You know what I'm saying?
I don't belong here.
No, I know that they put me here to show everybody else. You have to shake things up because there's no way in hell that I don't mix in nowhere I go. Anywhere I go, you know that I'm there. And I could be not saying anything. I could say nothing. I can look raggedy. It doesn't matter. Somebody's speaking to me. Somebody's happening. You're going to hear me. It's a commotion. And it's not a negative commotion. It's an uplifting commotion. It's a great commotion. A lot of people see me. People don't even know that I did stripping. They're like, wow. And in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, stripping, exotic dancing, booty shaking, bumping, dumping, what you want to call it. I was getting on the pole, but I did it as amateur.
Okay.
Like amateur night contest, I went 5-time champion. They was like, but I realized in that a lot of, they try to put size with confidence and then destroy it.
Right.
Like, it's a lot of skinny girls out here that don't have the confidence I have.
At all.
And they be beautiful. It's not nothing about being beautiful. No. It's just they don't have the confidence.
It's just everybody has.
Some women want to lose weight or some women want to gain weight. But you know what? What I realize is once you get happy with you, when you want to alter yourself, it's not because you alter yourself what society want to look at you as. It's you want to look at yourself as a certain way. Exactly. And it's it's okay for you to alter yourself because of you. It's not alter yourself because of society. And that's what I feel like is going on with everybody getting surgeries and moving stuff around. But lo and behold, if you just go to the gym a little bit longer, you haven't got no surgery or nothing, right? What'd you get?
I want to have, so I do want. I want my loose skin removal.
Oh, that's fine though.
Oh,
you had a
yeah.
Okay. Okay, you lost weight, and then you want to get the skin removed.
Yeah.
Do you work out?
Huh? See, no, I did.
You did?
Yes. I did.
Okay.
I did. No, I'm on my third back surgery, so now I cannot do sit-ups and all of those things.
Okay,
now, yeah, but even with the working out, I just don't.
It didn't move. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I've always been like this, even when I was small.
Got you. See, that's the difference.
But I don't want I'm okay with this. I know what that looks like, all of that. But this, I want to go.
I want mine to go. But I lost. I don't know if you can tell, but I lost weight since the show. Yes. So, but I work out like extensively. Like I was supposed to go to the gym tonight, but
that's why I was trying to.
Oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I have to go to the stairs at 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I'm running up a mountain in the morning. So but
let's see. So okay, so business partner 7.
Yeah.
She told me about we had a business meeting and was talking about the salon. Mm-hmm. We was talking about the salon because I had a similar idea.
Okay.
And they couldn't believe it. They was like, go figure you would have the same idea, and that's actually happening. Mm-hmm. I want you to meet Jamie. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm actually an introvert. I'm extremely shy, and I don't talk much.
Really?
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it, no problem. So then that's when I reached out. But when I reached out and saw all the other personalities on the show, I was like, well, why not reach out to more than one? And then when I reached out, she answered right away, connected me with the publicist. Here's what she did different though. She wasn't on no bougie shit, and she could be. I ain't mad if you want to be on some bougie shit. She was in the group where she connected me to the PR person. And she was still talking to me. Mm-hmm. Not like, oh, go over there. She was still talking to me. She was just doing the chain of command in the right way. And that's okay. But when I did my conversation with the PR person, she liked my personality. So she was like, are you sure you don't want to go out there? Yeah. And I was like,
yeah.
I do.
She told me the same thing.
You only live once.
Yeah.
And I felt like if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to enjoy getting to connect with the women.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people. Now, if I tell everybody, if you come on a show and you do an interview or have the conversation and then you go your separate ways, that's okay. That's what I asked for. But if you're somebody that wants to build a relationship and grow our network, then I'm all for that too. But I'll leave it to the person that I invited because I don't want somebody to feel uncomfortable. Right. But it was very funny that she said that. She was like, you sure?
Yeah.
And I was she told me I'm going to try. And then I looked at the prices for that same week and trying to get out there. We had just finished something. And I was like, I don't think I can make it. And so I was really happy when it worked. Yeah. I was really happy when it worked out. Yeah. So that's how we ended up.
I'm glad.
So
yeah, I'm very much so a people person.
Yeah.
I know the business. I know how to, do what I need to do, but I'm still in that. I want to oversee everything. Right. So any group chat, I'll be
okay
in there. And I might not answer all the time, but I do be paying attention.
Right.
Like,
that's why anything I have to say directly to you, I put it in yours.
Yeah.
But I also put it in the other one, but I put it there so you would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm all for doing things the right way. I don't get offended with some people.
Yeah, that's why I was like, call me please, because this is scripted out of
right.
I have to turn my notifications off because I get 1,000 notifications. Like my phone is constantly going. Not only that's why I put all yeah, you get what I'm saying? Then I manage an artist, like 2 artists. I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah, you did.
I travel. I'm doing hair. Got a hair care line. I got this going on. People want me to do music. I've been doing music. I'm like, I am doing all that. I be rapping.
Don't you do comedy too?
And I do comedy. I'm about to be on stages. Actually, comedy runs it like we just sarcastic, funny people naturally. So I noticed my comedic talent in my pageant. I was a pageant girl.
Okay.
Miss Buckhead, yes. And so for plus size America, pageant, plus size America pageant, yes. I Miss Buckhead. And I did comedy for my talent.
Oh.
And had people rolling.
I could imagine.
Like rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I was just talking regular.
I didn't even have a script. I went up there every time and just talked about the people around, talking about the food. How y'all got plus size people in here and all this salad? I went in there and went in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was great. I literally won 2 things.
I love it.
That's something I admire. I think I like to, like I said on the show, I love to fill people up with my love. Like, I want people to feel love, and I want you to get the love, the laughter, and the light from me. That's what you get from me. You might get a little attitude too, but you're not gonna get that firsthand. You're gonna get it if it triggers something to me. I'm only, like I said, I'm not for the bullshit. So that's when you really get the attitude, is when you're trying to feed me, which I'm too intelligent for that. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Most people, when they get to know me, they're like, oh, well, what did you do? Because you have to do something to her to make her like that.
Because the way they set it up, it just looks like
I'm just perpetually just always instigating something, or always got a problem with something. I'm like, it may seem like that, but at the end they see. And even in my conversation, in my interviews or my confessions, I even said it, like, I ain't got an issue with baby, or I ain't got this, or I ain't got that. We gotta work together.
Like you say what you say and then leave it on the table. And I don't think people understand that you can do that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You say what it is, you leave it on the table. That don't mean you walk away with an extended attitude, go back and fuel yourself to not like somebody, go have another conversation. That's why shit came in, because you don't let it in.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't, it's supposed to end right there.
Yeah, people be lying. They be saying they don't be, I don't grudge, they don't grudge.
I ain't even mad. That sounds very angry.
Yeah. So but yeah, so I think we break all barriers. I think that's super dope that you have like this platform that, not to say just based on it, but for us, for sure, showing like, girl, I even said it, girl, we out here fucking, okay? We out here getting money. We traveling. We're beyond human. That's what is wrong with them.
That's that. And it's because we have to do double the things.
Yeah.
Double. You just have to.
My
don't be black
clothes
and
double. Hello.
Because now you have to be quadruple.
Don't be black, plus size, and beautiful. Don't be black, plus size, beautiful, and talented. Don't be black, plus size, beautiful, talented, and smart. When you got all these check marks, you're targeted. Even the ones who's supposed to be with you are go against you because they can't be like you. Ain't that shit? I tilt my hat to that. Yeah. Amen. It's just, it is.
It's sad. Yeah. And that's the most hurtful thing ever when you figure it out.
Yep.
That people, they don't like you.
You know what's crazy? Is before the show, I would try to have plus size friends, and they would not accept me. Like, they're like, you always think, like, people were like, you always think I want some skinny or something. Why you have no big girlfriend? I'm like, because they're really trying to be me, or they're angry at me because I'm me. Mm-hmm. And then they won't invite me to like plus size fashion shows. I'm like, damn, how was it full figure weekend now? Ain't nobody said nothing to me. Y'all can't have me, bitch. I'm on national television. Y'all don't want to have me.
No, because they mad you on national television.
Right.
And how dare you?
How dare you have worked that hard to be where you at?
How dare you be that pretty?
Right.
How dare you have that person?
Hello?
How dare so many people like you, Ice King?
Oh, you so funny.
They not sheep.
No, not in this neighborhood. But yeah, so like they literally do. They
Like you don't deserve it.
yeah.
Almost like, well, if she got a man, how come I don't have a man?
Girl, you don't even want to know. And I don't like the title of like my boyfriend. That is just I'm not right.
I mean,
This is you get what I'm saying?
yeah, we went from dating. I told him I'm not.
I don't want to call you my boyfriend. I don't even want that title. That so I call my partner my best friend, and everybody's like, I'm like, but don't you want your goal is to be married to your best friend or to be with your best friend for life?
Right.
Why are you guys mad at me for me not wanting to put the title? And that's the next thing. I'm not in the box like everybody else, so I don't do things orthodox like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, not at all.
How was that?
What? How's it? I don't know. How is people?
Somebody got mad at me one time because we was at dinner and the waiter came to box my food. And my husband always boxed my food. So I was like, no, it's okay. I'll do it. They had a problem with me not wanting the waiter to box my food. And I was like,
What you got a problem?
when you figure out people don't like you,
Yeah. Everything that you do bothers them.
I can't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You and I'm you
but
know
they could run over a little innocent cat.
Yeah.
Innocent.
And I'm the sweetest person. Like I call myself sugar and spice and everything nice because I am like a sweetheart. Like I will do what I want. I can.
My natural self?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a sweetheart. Especially to
Yes.
those I will give the last of what I have. I will do anything for the people that I love.
Yes.
But do not piss me off.
No.
Don't make me mad. And don't betray me.
The Exorcist was playing when I was born.
Yeah. They was definitely praying over my mama. Yeah. I think low key, because I'm a fire person. I said anything. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
right. Well, right off that thing, bro.
Yeah, I actually did.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Like you probably can't walk through that fire to get what you're trying to get. Man.
Yeah.
Get outside.
Yeah. She should go to bed. Well, it's Friday.
I'm sick of her. She in Nutbush, Tennessee.
Oh,
so she's just jealous. But it's okay. Most Aries are. She's like, trying to tell. So that is going to be it from us tonight. Is there anything that you want to say that you maybe have wanted to say about the show? I think we covered that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do want you guys to go see this holistic healing products that I have. It's on www.heretoheal, HERETWOHEAL.com. Then I have merchandise on WeLoveALove.com. And then I'm also having a dinner party. Okay. It's called the Moonlight Soiree.
Okay.
And it's gonna be costumes. We're selling. It's almost like the Day of the Dead.
Okay.
Maybe them culture. And it's like a fun place where you could go mingle with some other business people, wear a fun costume, win some stuff, have a great, excellent 3-course dinner by a private chef. Okay. Yes. It's seating, very formal. It's gonna be DJ drinks, photographers. Right, we going up. I wanted to bring another type of element to like the party world. Everybody wants to go out. Couples want to do stuff, and it's always a chef and job with the clubs and stuff like that. I want to bring something else to the table. So I do themed dinner parties. I'm having another one in February. It's gonna be like a Sadie Hawkins.
That's cute.
Yes. Okay. February is my favorite month, one of the months. Okay. But that's the only holiday I really celebrate. Other than that, my birthday. I don't celebrate no other holiday. I know. We don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother episode. But Valentine's Day, just because my real last name I was born with came from my ancestors. Last name is Love. That's why my name is ALove. Because my first name starts with the A. And my last name really is Love. And so I do the month of love where I give back. I do a lot of charity. I do charity anyways, but I do a lot of charity. And I just really pour out to love on people. I'm giving away free service to mommies who, like, yeah. And then I will nominate 2 people to have dinner with me for Valentine's Day or at the store at the Sadie Hawkins
Okay.
in February. So I'm busy.
Okay. All on your website?
This will be all on the website. And then yeah, I do personal classes for cooking and because I do a show on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. I go ALove Says.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, I did review that. Yes, yes, yes. I do ALove Says, which is you get my personality. Y'all ask me questions. I'll tell you what I got going on. Tell you how the week was. I really get to know y'all while y'all get to know me. And I always do a business of the week. So I'll bring up a business, have them talk about their business on the show, and then we go go on. And then Sundays, I do Cooking with Love at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And I usually have a dish. I ask, all my lovers, I call my following my lovers.
Okay.
My lovers, I ask them what do they want to learn how to cook, what y'all want to know how to do. Okay. I am the rice queen. Okay. So a lot of my dishes, 99.999% of my dishes will have rice.
Okay.
But my first dish was pasta. I did chicken, vegetable, Alfredo lasagna. Yeah, it was fire. Yeah, it was fire. So I just try to change things up. And my motto is soul food don't gotta just be chicken, greens, and mac and cheese. Soul food is food that you cook with love. Bow, bow, boom.
And on that note, we are going to close for tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, head over to her Instagram page and make sure that you sub. And then also on all of her platforms. That way you get updates and you can know when she's doing certain things.
Yeah.
And you can jump in when you can. Things that we do are for you guys. So we want you to do the things you want to do.
Yeah.
Not just because it is because it's us.
Yeah.
The things that you want to do. Just
I want you to do it because it's me, and I want you to do it because you want to do it.
Right.
But because you want to do it because of me.
We're doing it for you, for us.
Correct. Exactly.
And everybody.
Yeah.
So that is it for tonight. Everybody have a great night. Oh, toast.
Oh.
So that's because it's water. Jesus turned one. It's water. It's a wine. But he turned on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to toast? Do you want to say anything?
Sure. Do that. Okay. So we're going to toast to longevity, to a good promised career, whatever you are going, wherever I am going, to our future footsteps being blessed. We are stepping into a new millennium, a new age where people are loving themselves more, doing what they really want to do more, and we are taking our world back. And we cheers to that because it's a big girl world.
Amen. That is it from us. Good night. Goodbye. Thank you for everybody.